just take your screwdriver and tap it back and forth. It's just plastic, you know, but you got to get it out of there sometimes. If my latch would have slid through there, I would have just left that. Okay? But it was from the last door. It just happened to have that. So let's look at this. I'm going to mimic as though this is pushed in there. And if I tighten that up all the way, that one looks pretty good, but it's inset a little bit. This one's inset pretty deep down there. And you could screw it in that way, and some people do. But I don't like doing that. I like to have this flush and this flush. That also pushes this out further in case you've got if you've got a fairly big door gap between the edge of the door and the edge of your door jamb. Can you see that a little bit less of your latch is going to fit into your strike plate if you've got it pushed way in? Another reason why I don't like doing that. And when I walk by there, I just don't like the looks of it, okay? And so if I were to push that in tight, I can see that's a little bit, this is a little bit more down there. So I'll show you how I fix that with this little piece of cardboard. Let's just take this cardboard. I'm gonna show you. It's just a little piece of cardboard. You can take any cardboard. I've just happened to take this, and I've got my tin snips, and I'm gonna cut this off of there on both sides because I need two shims, don't I? I'm going to have a shim at the top and one at the bottom, and this just so happens to be about the right width. When I cut that in half, to fit in there from side to side, and it might just barely be long, and that's okay because then I can kind of wedge it in there. Okay, because you just follow me here. Okay, the more you watch, hey, I tell people the more you watch, the more you learn. That's just kind of how it works. Okay, I'll get my tin snips out. I'm going to cut this right in half, and I'm going to use it as a little shim. And I've got that little bit below the screw hole. So let's get you back up here. Okay, where the screw hole is, from there down, there's just enough room to put these little cardboard things, right? Okay, boy, up and down I go. Okay, I'll get you back down in here. And so maybe I can do it standing up. I'm gonna try to keep this close, and it was bigger at the bottom. I'm gonna roll this over 4 times. Okay. I know if it's thicker than that, I have to roll this over more. I could maybe get by with 3 times on that bottom, but you know, when I put the screw in, I can suck that screw in all the way, or whatever. Now I can cut that off. Okay. If you're unsure, you can do it 6 times, and then if it's too much, then you can unroll it and trim off one little piece to make it 5 times, and then you can unroll it to make it 4, whatever. Because I used to try to guess, and then if I cut it too far, then I've got to make a new one. Okay, the top one I know wasn't sticking out as far. Okay, I'm just going to make that 3. Okay, I'm going to hold that. I'm going to hold that there. I'm going to cut this off. So I could have used the rest of that cardboard for the other side, but whatever. I couldn't the other time because I needed 6. Okay, so now I've got one 4 and I've got one 3. Okay, so let's get back to this right there. I've got the one with 4, and you see I've got just enough room to wedge it in there. Look. Okay, granted that's folding up. I could flip that around if I didn't want it to fold up, but it should be okay when I get ready to put it in there. See? I used to take a piece of cardboard and wet it and stick it, you know, with my spit. And this one only had the one with the 3. Okay. Boom. Now, if that wasn't holding all the way, I can hold it, put this in, take my little screwdriver, hold the top. See, the top one is sliding just a little, but I can wedge it. But I could wedge it in there. Okay. See, it's gonna hold. But if it wasn't, I just hold my screwdriver back there and get it. Okay. There, like that. Okay. Now I can put my screws in. If you get the cardboard going too much bigger than that, it could cover the hole. And if it does, then you would take a scratch awl, get the hole, and then just wedge the cardboard up just a hair. Right? Okay, so now I'm going to screw that in. And I'm just going to make it flush. And I'm pretty sure it's going to work with 4 at the bottom and 3 up here at the top. Okay. Hope you can see that. See, at first it looks like it's sticking out, but the cardboard's going to depress in there, and I can tighten the screw just a hair. And if I need to, I can hit that like that. That's flush. That's flush. I don't have to tighten that screw so tight that that the whole thing's gonna fit. Do you see what I mean? You just want it flush. If those screws aren't tight all the way, the door handles set screws are gonna tighten everything. That is flush here. Right there. In fact, on this side, it's sticking out just a hair. Dabbity nabbit. And this one is just a hair. Let's see, I should have went 5 and 4. Okay, so I could leave it like that if I want, or I can fix it. You saw it. It didn't take me very long to fix that, right? To put that in. So I'm going to fix it. 5 and 4. So remember, I got 4 here, so I'm going to take the 4 and put it up at the top. Hello, baby. How did everything go?
I'll tell you later.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to take that out. That top one I'm not going to use anymore. And this bottom one had 4. And so I'm going to flip that around. I'm going to put that up here. Because that was 4 folds. That should be perfect. That'll be perfect for that top. Okay. And so now I need to cut another one of those for the bottom. And you see, I don't know if I have enough with this piece. You see, it's shorter now because I cut both of those. But I might be able to use this and just not have it go all the way, as long as I can get 5 folds on it, or 5 layers. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, I don't think I can. See, I only got 4. But you know what? It's fatter. It might work. It might work. Let's just try and see. It might just work. Okay. And again, I'm not going to use my battery operated drill for this. This is all about making it line up exact and adjusting it and all that. Okay. careful as I'm doing that. You see, when I sink it in, it still goes in, so that's no good. See, if I were to do it tight, I still got that angle. That's not going to work. I need 6 and 5 is what I need. Okay, so I'm going to have to find another little piece of cardboard and cut it and fold it and make it 6 and 5. 6 at the bottom. I should have, the other door was 6 and 6, and I should have just made the assumption, but see, that's how you can do that. And it doesn't really take you that long. You're just using that as your shim. That's all. I used to try to take wood shavings and do it, but you know, it's just so much easier with a piece of cardboard. And this cardboard will work just fine. See? And I'm gonna use this, and I'll be right back with you after I do it.